Hi, I have made this video to try and convey to you some of my extreme concerns about the current Ashtead Tesco application, and also to highlight some of the misinformation that has been associated with these plans. The application contravenes the Mole Valley Plan for 2000, the Mole Valley Local Development Framework Core Strategy 2009, as well as national planning policies. All of these are outlined in the S.A.V.E objection letter. By the end of this video, I am hoping to have convinced you to do the following. Please consider the objection points against the policies that are contravened. Please will you also read the S.A.V.E response to the officers' report, which will be sent to you over the next couple of days. And please will you consider your position in terms of granting Tesco's the right to use council land, including the car park. We know that each of you has the power to give the Ashtead residents what we want. We also know that this can be independent of the planning decision. Did you know that in the recent Leatherhead Advertiser, the statement that stated the majority of Ashtead traders are for the current proposal is completely untrue? This statement was corrected by Brian Elphick at the recent ARA meeting, where he confirmed that in fact the majority of Ashtead traders are against the current proposal, but most would support a smaller store. This is supported by a traders' petition that is about to be submitted to you. Would it make a difference to you if you knew that Tesco planning data was based on optimistic estimates and also included some significant errors? Analysis shows that for previous Tesco's planning applications, they have underestimated the number of car journeys by between 30 and 110%. The proposed junction changes, when you take into account the narrowing of lanes, through analysis shows that this will actually have a negative impact on the traffic flow. When real car parking data is combined with Tesco future estimates for parking, it shows that the cars wanting to park will exceed the spaces available for in excess of 20 hours for every month. When the less optimistic Tesco's data for cars is used, then the picture becomes even more bleak. There is really strong local feeling that this plan should be rejected. The S.A.V.E petition has already reached 5,600 signatures. Over 1,100 residents have written letters of objection to the council, and these figures are still growing daily. There is now real anger that our objections have not been properly considered. So why are we objecting? Well, we experience on a daily basis the traffic congestion and queues associated with the A24 and the Woodfield Lane junction. We know that the 7 objections that resulted in previous refusals still stand, and that these are supported by policy. We do use the Memorial Hall and its car park, and we expect that this will be retained for local use. We know that the size of this development will change the special village character. And we also see on a daily basis the impact of underestimates associated with the amount of parking available for the Tesco's Express in Craddock's Parade. And we also see the impact of underestimates when we look at the numerous case studies associated with Tesco's previous developments. Your decision will of course make all of the difference. Ashtead is not against progress. We would just like a solution that really meets our needs. You can, and we believe should, reject this plan. We also believe that you should keep control of the council land, including the car park. As said before, we know that this is a decision that can be made independent of the planning process. It is really disappointing that with so many compelling objections, we still feel that we have not really been heard. It is clear to me that the solution of a smaller store would work for the village, and that other changes can be made that will allow the character of the village to be maintained, and also support for the existing shops. Please will you help us? Thank you.